I wanted to know what draws a black person to identify with this Republican Party.
Trump has been for black people, regardless of what the media say, for a long time.
The Bible says we perish through a lack of knowledge, right? So until you teach the people, that's the only way they're gonna learn. So it's our job, me especially as a black conservative, to get out there, get on the ground, and teach these people all about the black conservative movement. And when you look at the movement now, especially right now, we speaking, baby.
I learned a lot about black Republicans in these conversations. Their motivation.
That's where it's like, I get it, and this is where I will cross the line, unfortunately, talking about it. But his very first example is like, and it's not even bad context, but it's the religious component that, like,
I think that's why you got black conservatives. I mean,
right.
That's probably like
right.
A lot of the conservatives that are black.
Right.
They're conservative for religious reasons, right?
Absolutely.
There's a big block on the Republican side is the evangelicals, right? So like you have that religious part, and black folks are religious, right? So if you kind of have you're getting pulled in two different directions, right? You have the fact that tend to be the poor and working class, which kind of pulls you to the Democrat side because they're going to try to help you out. But then you have the religious part, which is going to pull you to the Republican side.
Absolutely. And that's where it's just like, that's the unfortunate component, because I think black people who are extremely religious, like, there are going to be some ideologies that are going to automatically, I'll give my grandmother, for example, she used to always preach about any president who is for Israel, that's who we're supposed to be with. Like, because like there are instances in the Bible where like we're supposed to support Israel. Like that is the ideology that's supposed to be put forth. And it's just like, it's unfortunate that just your religious perspective is going to automatically put you into a conservative bucket. And I think it's unfortunate because it doesn't even give you the opportunity to really look at the other side or even give the other side a fair chance and you would say as a black person that like, you would assume that most black people are Democrat. But when you really get into the religious sector, like the very first, other than this guy where we just paused at, his example was a biblical example, we perish for lack of knowledge. But the very first person that he interviewed at the beginning of this video was a black pastor. And it's just like, so now you have a black pastor who was speaking, you have this man who's giving a biblical reference, and it's just like, it's unfortunate that you're seeing that religious component before you even get into the political, because it's just like that religious component by default has already classified you.
Yeah, and you got Trump running as a Christian or part of the Christian nationalist movement, so that might even help him out.
And that's even worse. It's just like, and unfortunately, if you look at Trump's biggest supporters, it's the white uneducated. So it's white people without a college degree, and it's white evangelicals and black evangelicals. And it's unfortunate to say that the most uneducated and religious people, it's just like, man, it's just like those are the two, and he wins with both of them. And it's just like, and it's a reflection of the party, and that's what I'll say for the moment. But I just wanted to point out that when I heard that biblical reference, I'm just like, the first interview was a pastor. This dude is already given a biblical reference. And it's just like, it's unfortunate that most black Republicans are going to be there by default, just based on religion.